42, welcome. Yeah, this is my first, we'll call it afternoon, midday stream since before my vacation, basically, I think. If you want to call those vacations. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into a little bit of flexible schedule here. I don't want to cut out this streaming time altogether. So we're definitely going to do Fridays. And, yeah. Alright, so let's do it. Anybody who wants to play, please challenge me to 5+5 casual. While we're waiting for people to realize I still exist at this time, like Nedog, for example, he's been gone. I know that there are some players in the U.S., like, he goes to work at 7 a.m., It's almost 7 a.m. in New York, East Coast time. So, those people who are, like, bored on their way to work might want to listen to the stream. Anyway, and those of you on lunch break in Germany or elsewhere in Europe, yeah, we've got big viewer numbers at this time usually because we don't have bots, from chess.com or whatever. Should steal some of their bots. What's up? And it's people like you, Bjock, and 42 that made me think I gotta continue these streams. You interacted a lot, you particularly, Bjock. And then there's a lot of, I understand, like, the European unemployment. We've got a lot of unemployed people out there. 42 is challenging me. Students only half count as unemployed. Bjock. Alright. So we're playing 5+5 casual. And I'm going to start. I was going to do, like, some puzzles, but since he's ready, we're starting. Boom. Been a long time, and I realize I'm getting rusty, I'm getting rusty not playing you guys. Now, we've got a lot of options here. I've been playing a lot of E5, but... 42. We'll go with what we've been playing, our main line, and we'll see what he's got for me. So G6. Totally empowered. Totally empowered. Employment. You're employed, you're like a slave to a company or some other person, and being unemployed is empowering. Right, Bjock? Queenie too. I was choked on my coffee. I just choked some coffee. I'm sorry, that's gross. Queenie too. Just surprised me. Now that's a weird move. It's like you're preemptively trying to enforce E5. Nice. So do I try to prevent you from playing E5, or do I... I apologize for choking on my coffee, guys. I'd rather just not and say I did. We can play 97. I gotta get used to this 97. There's also over here and there. I like that D4 square you've got there. Could that happen? Oh no! Look at this. What have you been doing? You're like studying the Scotch or something? That's totally bad news. H4 is automatically met by H6. Now Rook H3. Perhaps it's a little early for Rook H3. Don't make me spit my coffee out, please. Oh, Rook B8? Okay. Followed by Knight D5. No. We gotta hit him in the center. We ought to castle. Probably I should have castled immediately. So I don't know if Bjock. I don't know if 42 did any homework, because he lost a bad game against me the other day in the same opening. And I know a lot of people will go home and oh, I'm gonna do some work on this, you know. So we'll see. H5, G5, bishop takes G5. Sacrifice a piece. Oh no. Somebody wrote a blog about the influence of streamers on openings now. And honestly, like, we don't need a recap of the Stafford Gambit. You know, it's this stupid stuff is bad enough in the first iteration. I just can't hate these people who write these blogs enough. Take the blogs and stuff them up your butt. Nobody wants the blogs here. This is not a commercial chess site. Losers. Was it Albin? Does this look like an Albin? I showed the Albin yesterday. I showed the refutation of the Albin. But you pass out from drinking too much alcohol, Bijak. I'm going to be patient here. A lot of people would play knight takes d5. Black is strategically winning. Well, let's say strategically better. Let's not exaggerate. Like I usually exaggerate. I love to exaggerate. Streamers have zero real opening contribution. Well, the popular streamers, they're hosting Ultra Bullet tournaments. And that's a serious contribution. Like, what's his name? Lafon, when I was like going to sleep last night. Lafon's always streaming around, I don't know, around the time when I go to sleep, and he's always hosting like Ultra Bullet. Oh, hosting Ultra Bullet Arena. Yeah, that's great, dude. That's really great. Man, this could get really ugly really fast. I must see blood. Oh no. Oh no. He has Queen A6. Basketball and football and drinking all the day. Oof. What an American. You're like a Serbian American. You're basically like an American. Ooh. Ow, that hurts. Ow. Oof. Does this even work? Oh no. The pain. Ah. Ooh. Ow. Still not over. He survived the first, what shall we call it? Onslaught. I could just take his rook. The first onslaught. Resigned. Alright. That was instructive. Queen E2. It's not a normal scotch. How bad is Queen E2? Novelty. See, unlike real streamers, I actually care about actual opening theory. Queen E2, I'm whistling. Queen e2 immediately leaves black at least equal. So, no, you don't want to do that here. Think of it as the Benoni. The diagonal's open. Oh no, it's Zen chess. No challenge from Bijak. There he is. Bijak first. Now Zen chess. No, I better avoid the Scotch. He's probably prepared. I was gonna take the rook. Thanks 42. By the way, didn't you subscribe? You gifted a sub. Why didn't I hear that? Why didn't it bring? Did it make a bling when it happened? Yeah, it's good to be back. I shifted my whole schedule, so basically I never wake up before 12. Bring. No Budapest. I mean, what's it called? No, Budapest maybe, but I'm not going to play the Albin. That's refuted. No. What am I going to play? I can't play the Nimzo because you're too good at that. I could, and I don't mind sometimes, but alright. I just don't know what I'm going to play. I still don't know what I'm going to play. How many games we have now? Oof, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. Over 450. I should play the Nimzo. I just played a Nimzo yesterday. I've been playing a few Nimzos. Fine. I don't think you paid attention to my stream yesterday. Alapin refuted. First time chat. What are you talking about? No, sir, you need to listen more carefully. I won't ban him on the first moronic thing he said, but he's close. And he said sir, too. No, it's Albin, dude. But if you're gonna make your first chat, try not to make it a wrong, sarcastic criticism of what I said, Wow, I did B6. B6 is bad, right? All hands on deck. The dude even distracted me. God damn it. If he comes back with any more wisecracks about the wrong thing, I'm going to ban him. No, Albin. And I think I said it pretty clearly. By the way, I'm not going to play that. This sucks. You distracted me. Fucking distracted me. And I played B6. Immediately waiting for a toxic comment to make that's not even correct. Dude, you're gonna go to a stream and make a comment on the first time that hey everybody, I'm new here, my name is blah blah blah, you're like, Albin refuted? I don't think so. My name is Cartman. I'm the chess player from South Park High School. Got the wrong opening, bud. I said Albin, the Albin Gambit. Alright. I don't really care, another C3 Sicilian aficionado league banned from the stream. What do you think's gonna happen, man? I think Trump pardoned all those people. Most of them were like Capitol rioters anyway, said Chess. I think they're all Oath Keepers. Probably Esserman was like among the Capitol rioters. I mean, seriously, whatever, dude. Yeah, it's like a cult. It's ridiculous. So A3. So. Don't try this at home. I got upset because I got distracted and I played B6 by accident. After knight f3, I'm supposed to play c5. I mean, there are other moves too, like d6. Obviously d5, I don't like to play d5. But b6 probably isn't good. I used to play this bishop a5 stuff. Well, nobody plays this bishop a5 stuff. Not this particular one. This particular one is not real. Yeah, the hordes of C3 Sicilian aficionados. I would never dare to claim that the Alapin is refuted. Even the Alapin opening isn't refuted. It's popular now. E4, E5, knight E2. Played by Rockport in a number of games. Very interesting. No Alapins refuted on this stream. No Alapins have been murdered in the making of the stream. No chipmunks. Let's just put it that way. Love the channel. Wow. Just love? That's nice. Ashish Raina. Love is welcome. I love my stuff. Alright, my bishop on a5 is kind of weird. But this is a bad position. I made a terrible misstep. Okay, we're in trouble. But how big is the trouble? Pretty big, but it's not as big as it could have been. Now I have to take. This is not good, but I'm not lost yet. I'm just worse. All because of b6, which I didn't really mean to play. Why you took with the pawn? Take. Now I don't kill any chipmunks or refute Alapins, but I do like to use bad grammar. I'll try to point out when we use grammar badly. Blogs with bad grammar get extra credit. Bad grammar blog. Is knight c6 a threat? Not really. Wade has turned it into a Sicilian now. But at least it's okay, it's playable. I think I was close to busted after b6, e4. The thing was his knight was on f3. And usually that e4 isn't quite as dangerous. Now he just has like a massive space advantage. No big deal. I guess this isn't really gonna play. So I'm not planning on playing e5 this game, barring some kind of emergency surgery. But he's not an e4 player. He's got himself a Sicilian now, though he's good in sharp positions and he's good with the two bishops. This is going to degenerate down to like a bullet blitz game, which I hate, but I can play competently. You're going to make a parody lichess blog. instead of doing that, you should like try banging your head on like a brick wall. It's probably less frustrating. I mean, there are probably a few people who would appreciate it, but just be aware that the target audience is very small. Now e5, actually, worthy of consideration. I mean, this is a full-on Sicilian now. My position is getting better. My time situation is getting better. But don't forget, it's 5-5. There's an increment here. The Helipin guy upset me. I need to get my rage tilt under control. Did rage tilt? Acerbate's not here. Dude, you're sacking a pawn? They're eating the pets! They're eating the pets. Bring it on, bro. So, you're going to play knight takes and bishop f4. But I'm up a clear pawn. I mean, your bishops are nice, but my kingside's fairly safe. That? Oh. That's not accurate. Is it? I'd rather get your light square bishop. I expected takes and bishop f4. Dude, I did a bunch of... Be careful, I did a bunch of tactics puzzles yesterday. You might want to be careful. What? What? Semyon. No, I didn't make fun of the Albin. That it's just a joke. I mean, the Albin is refuted, has been refuted by computers, and sort of, basically. But I was just joking about it because I played it against this opponent several times, and Jesus, dude, rusty. Oof. That wasn't good. Do you have a hangover? So I played b6. What am I doing? Not the lichess opening explorer. Blech. b6 is horrible. Okay, after e4, I'm just screwed. Last time I blundered this multiple times. Last time I played bishop b7. Bishop b7 doesn't help. So this time I was thinking on my feet, and it looks like, you know, c5 is the best shot. Probably. It's still bad. You know, I guarantee you, Wang Hao wasn't thinking when he lost to Magnus Carlsen. He also did this by accident. Nobody wants to play this. And then a3. I should have played c takes d4. I should have done that. That's dumb. Damn. Alright. Heroku. Zen Rabbit, a new opponent, maybe, if they have enough games. Ah. I got white. Oh no. What are we going to play? I'm sorry to offend you with my Alipin comment. You know what offends me? I'll just explain this. It's like your first comment. Just a lot of times I get people trolling me with the first comment. It's like you come to the stream, you're new, just, you know, say, hey, what's up? This is my first comment on the stream. But it's just funny. I overreact to stuff. It's okay. Alright. A6. But, you know. Listen. The Najdorf. I allowed the Najdorf. What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. Oh shit. Alright. That's enough. This is my first judgment. It's not my first comment. He already argued with that because I already blocked him and banned him. So he opened a new account. Bye! You're an idiot. I banned him for beating him in a Blitz game. What did he say? I banned him for me beating him? Or I banned him for beating me. Jesus Christ, dude. Our first troll of the day. Yeah. That's my first morning troll in a while. But he's a dumb morning troll. At least if you're gonna like say something sarcastic and rude, fucking get it right, you know? Alipin. You're not even paying attention. Or you can't hear. My enunciation is pretty good. I'm glad I banned you. Damn. It's like you wanted to be banned. Just tell me that I banned you before. I can re-ban you anytime. I'll ban all of the accounts you ever create. Just tell me. It's not you, it's me. Right? It wasn't him, it's me. It's just a coincidence that he gets banned every time he comes on. Right? Just a coincidence. Isn't that weird? It's totally me. I'm dysfunctional. Do you notice that you keep getting banned on every chess stream you go to? And you don't know why? Maybe you have personality disorder. I wish it took part of their soul away. So he had a chip on his shoulder to start with. Now we understand, you know? That chapter is closed. Now it all makes sense. It's all about the chip of wood on his shoulder. He was angry that he got banned the first time, so he wanted to come back and get his revenge by calling me out for something that was completely a mistake. Nice job. I should have played A4, but it's not. This is probably like. It's almost a queen b6, queen c7 Sicilian. Oh, Nefedov. This looks familiar. A little too familiar. I've never played this line with bishop d3. But I have played the f4, though never really studied it, just a little bit. Right? Is banning take... See, that's the problem. You confuse me with the bad grammar. Is banning take some part of your soul? I mean, does banning take some part of your soul? But now the problem is I don't know the subject to that question. G-Souts. Are you asking, does banning take some part of my soul? Like the banner? Or does it take part of the soul of the bannee? You know? See, that's the problem. Your question is very vague. Are you talking banner or bannee? The person being banned or the person doing the banning? My soul. Man, I wouldn't have any soul left. If it took from my soul, I'd have 0 soul left. I'm all out of souls. No, I take souls from other people. I have to. I don't have much soul of my own. That's 4. 3 attackers. Sorry, can't count. 3 attackers on e4. Attackers. Knackers. Sanchez, you didn't drop a piece, did you? E5. E5. No. I'm not going to go full Schumacher here. Knackered. I'm knackered. Queen B8. Queen A8. As if I have a soul. G Souths, welcome back. It says he's watching without audio. Yeah, right. He responded directly to my comment. Is it being teleprompted or something? I mean, do you have subtitles turned on or something? G Souths? Sounds like you're watching Lord of the Rings. I remember the troll scene. They fought the trolls with fire. Alright. Could be. Most living beings don't like fire. No, I'm just kind of curious about joining a satanic cult. I'm not a necromancer, and I can't do magic. My only magic is the magic that can be done on the chessboard, but it's not real magic. It just looks like magic. I'm more of a layman magician. Not a necromancer, but a cheap trickster. Okay, good. Getting distracted again. Take, check. F5. So what's the plan, man? What's the plan, Sam? What's the word for a cheap magician? I do cheap magic tricks. Cheap chess magic tricks. Here. Sanchez says, look how careful he is. No. He wants to piss me off. Damn, Queen C5, and I can't avoid it. It sucks. That sucks. There's nothing cool I can do, like trapping his queen. No cheap tricks here. Fine, yeah, whatever, okay? I'm not happy about that trade of queens, I have to admit. My rook is very awkward. We're going to get back to that. Queen trade, very good for black. It eliminates pretty much any danger. And now we have to argue that black is better, I'm afraid. Although I do have good control of the center, it's not enough to really offset his two bishops. find the border. Oh, no Trump jokes here. I already made a reference to something anti-Trump. Capitol rioters, freeing the Capitol rioters. Yeah. Ooh, you want to attack the base of my pawn chain. Not good. Not cool. Gotta watch your F5. I saw that. I don't really like having to babysit that pawn with my rook. Let's babysit it with 2 pawns. I mean 2 rooks. 2 pawns. This sucks. I have nothing. God. Wow. That sucks too. There goes the C file. We need a plan, and we need a plan fast. Oh, he sees everything. I gotta give Zen Chess credit. That Queen C5, Queen H5 just destroyed all my hope and dreams. He had bishop e5 there was a better try, objectively. He's heading toward a draw now. Uh-oh. Not a huge fan of that. Of course, he does have those doubled pawns. I'm not lost unless he has 2 connected passed pawns. You should always play e4 against low-rated opponents and d4 against high-rated opponents. Well, that's funny, you know. I think it really, honestly, isn't that simple. I know that's a deep thing to say, but lately I noticed that like all the strong players I play, like grandmasters, always play d4 against me. At least it was happening for a long time. It depends on the player, honestly, G-Sots. The fact is that, honestly, the fact really is that that some people play against one or the other better than others. There are even title players have. How does he play so fast? The consensus seems to be that I'm a better player against e4 than I am against d4, and therefore most title players prefer to play d4 against me. But it depends, you know. I have a bad feeling about that. You need to be more specific about who's wrong, Rabbit 1975. You're doing what G-Souts did. You're saying something, but you're not specifying the subject. Who's wrong? Me or him? Us. Them. Is that just playing for a win? I assume? I've gone into no risk mode. Dude, are you serious? Are you sure you want to do that? King h3. Highly recommended. Yeah, I mean, it's a draw now. Your pawns are too static. You know, you could possibly lose. I almost played f5, though, if you go back a move. When your king was on h4, I was really tempted to play f5. And actually, if you take, I play king f4, and I lose. No, f5 doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, anyway, opening that was fine, and then I did something bad. Where did we leave book? Am I supposed to play a4? Vilaklov. What the heck is Robert Kaczynski? He must have been Polish. Wow, Saltayev versus Ilincic, 1990, my old friend. 1998, Ilincic in his prime. I met Zlatko in 2000, and he was still very strong. Zlatko gave up the Najdorf one day and started playing the Petrov. It was sick. It was like one day, snap, no more Najdorf. I'm going to start playing the Petrov, and he just played the Petrov. And then eventually later in his old age, he started playing Najdorf again, but it was sort of sad, you know. Milan Babula. It's Rook C8 novelty, but a standard move. Alright, anyway. Next game. Good game, Zen Chess. I've been playing e4 against everybody. I have been messing around with the King's Gambit, but I'm not serious about it. Let's not do that. I hate the Berlin defense. Look everyone. Refutation of chess. Well, I mean, I think just natural moves there, Zen chess. It's similar to f4. It could transpose, actually. Don't you think there's a high likelihood we would transpose to an f4? Pretty high. Those games could easily be f4s, too. Because bishop d3 gets played most of the time, and I regretted not playing a4. You played b5 the minute I was like, I should have played a4. Yeah, I told the story on the stream. Or maybe I told it to one of my students. My friend, Grandmaster Fogarashi from Hungary, he hardly plays. He's kind of a theoretical player, though. He wrote a lot of articles for New in Chess yearbooks. And Tibor, one time back in like 2007, he was playing in this first Saturday, and I was surprised because, you know, Tibor knows both sides of the Open Sicilian, well, the Sicilian in general. He's very well versed in all kinds of theory, and I saw him like playing the white side of bishop d3 against the Najdorf. I thought he'd lost his mind or something. I was like, what? I didn't know that was a move. You can do that? It was funny. It was probably like new, you know, at the time. I mean, I don't remember when people started playing that move, but it's just a move, you know. That's what I thought over the board. I thought, oh, he just got the idea to play bishop d3. He was playing some younger, like, strong player, if I always just wanted to take him out of book. But probably Tibor is a little bit more well prepared than that, you know, just playing some random shit. So black's playing like it's a normal closed Lopez, but this is like a Warhol transposition. That's another like tricky name thing. Is it Warhol? I think it's Warhol, but some people and some sources call it Wormald. So there's Wormald and Warhol, and they sound similar, and they get confused even in the books. I've seen this referred to as Wormald. Wormald sounds something like a character from Harry Potter. Speaking of, I'm an illusionist, not a wizard. Alright? I'll try to... That's the word I was looking for before. An illusionist. I create chess illusions. I don't actually do real magic. So when you quit the Night or start playing the Petrov, that's such a sick. It's such a sick transition. It's funny, and it's funny. It was funny to see like Ilinchich like grinding people down on the black side of, trying to grind weaker players down on the black side of the Queen E2, Queen E7 Petrov. You know, it's like, dude, why are you doing this to yourself? All right. Whatever. I play the Petrov, but I kind of hate it. I have to say. Man, I gotta play d4 and I didn't. Now my rook's just on the wrong square. If I'm not going to play d4, then I should have my rook on e1. And maybe my queen shouldn't even be on e2, honestly. How does Sir Heroku use so much time? He's usually very fast. This is strange. Are you alright, dude? Queen b2. The Alapin is refuted. I hate the Alapin, but it's not refuted, sadly. You can't really fundamentally, you know, refute an obviously sound move. It's like the Queen's... Oh, that dude. Remember the dude? The idiot blogger who said the French is refuted? I'm surprised people don't come out with blogs that are like, Garry Kasparov died. If you really want to just get quick views, you know, just post some shocking shit that just isn't true. Oh my god, someone's calling me. Oh, hold on. What's up? What? 17,000? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll send it. Okay. Yo. Okay. See ya. Okay, see ya. That was the dude. Sladgy Jr. Dude, I thought it was my move. What are you doing taking so much time? It was Sladgy Jr. 17,000. He wants me to send him 17,000. $17,000 blog views. Is your queen gonna get trapped? Oh no. They're eating the pets. I keep thinking I'm playing Zen chess. I just played Zen chess. Zen chess is in the stream chatting. And like for the last 2 minutes since my call, I've been thinking I'm playing Zen chess. How's your queen not trapped? Well, that's how your queen's not trapped. Still, it's not trapped, but it's not comfortable. I'm not comfortable here. Damn. It's not trapped or anything. Damn your knight. Damn it, knight. Draw. I keep getting distracted. There's either a troll or a family member calling me. Do you know? You can pay me for writing a blog about you. They do realize like lichess is a non-commercial chess site, right? I think that's the point. Idiots. I don't want to draw. And black is just better. Got lucky, man. Got distracted. That's a lot of rabbits. What am I doing? I didn't even want to put my knight on there, on that square. Really, I'm getting to be an idiot. It's funny, he was really using a lot of time, and now he's like using none. That's a lot of rabbits. But they do, you know, reproduce rather quickly. Supposedly, at least according to the cartoons. It's not like Asturbate's not here. Oh no! They're eating the cats. I knew I trapped his queen. Blissfully unaware. He had to sack his rook there. Now you sack your rook. to fortress. I mean, seriously, maybe if there was no A pawns, you'd have a small chance. Look, there's no A pawns. Shit. 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 I lost my rook. Alright, that was a terrible game. I got distracted. Again. First, the opening was a fail. I have nothing. This is fine. Michael Adams versus Karpov, 2007. But here, I don't believe that D3 is I don't believe D3 is good enough. I played the lame H3. So what do we do? D4? Gotta play D4. Alright, be a real man. Play D4. Zen Rabbit. Damn, Zen Rabbit, why is your rapid rating so high? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We desperately need good players here. You should not believe him. Hidden Tiger, crouching strike. My son called me asking for money, and that was very, very disruptive. Normally, like Friday, it's Friday morning, some like deadbeat poker player is calling me to ask to borrow money. And I was like looking at the phone thinking, oh man, my son almost never calls me. So it had to be something important. I don't pick up the phone if it's a deadbeat. Alright, so bishop g5. I can also play bishop b4 there. I like the Nimzo, but this is safe and sound. I shouldn't do it against the lower rated player, really. Let's try c5. Something a little bit more lively than the standard. Is this bad? Maybe. d5 is interesting. You might be able to play it. Okay, now's the real question. Do we play D6 or D5? D and D. D5, bishop takes f6, kind of lame. We're definitely playing D6. Alright. Kind of a standard Nimzo hedgehog. Nimzo hog. Yeah, I like to do that sometimes in chess. I admit, you know that. I like to sometimes tell lies, you know, about false trails. Of course, we don't have that much time to commentate the games in this 5+5. Not easy to say where that queen should go. But normally, you know, people will not permit this to happen. You know, bishop takes f3. And I think it's it's not as simple as it looks. It's not a no-brainer taking that, unless it is. Maybe it is a no-brainer. Bishop takes f3, pawn takes f3. Beep. I mean, I can always sack an exchange too. Yeah, I think you have to play queen e2 there. Most people are deathly afraid of that happening. And Zen Rabbit was the opposite. He was like totally, like almost didn't care or even pay attention. I'm kind of in the middle on that sort of thing. Here now, I feel like we should be thinking about dark square consequences. I don't really care about his white square bishop. I'm not going to play knight b4 and take his bishop on d3. I could. In fact, it might win a pawn. I mean, but I'm not sure. Knight b4 takes. I'm going for something concrete. You know, this blockade. I mean, it's a blockade. Very straightforward. Very good for me. Yeah, that's the best move. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Watch your tricks. So quiet in the chat. I have a theory we have 12 viewers. 17, wow. Let's get up to 20, come on. It's almost 2 o'clock. Oh my god. H3. Place for mom. I love this. You know what? You want to trade your bad bishop? Okay. Whose bad bishop is this anyway? This is not so easy. Yeah, he should definitely not do that. That is not a good decision. I thought rook g1 was your only move. It's awkward, but I think you have to keep the tension there. f2's. Ooh, that's mate. So the truth was, Sul, my friend, Levon Aronian, 2005. Wow, someone even played bishop takes f3 there. Well, this is interesting. Most players play d5. I'm allergic to bishop takes f6. Check this out. I'm allergic to bishop takes f6. Bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, pawn takes d5. Spassky Portish, 1977. Someone actually played bishop takes d5. Dude, are you serious? Alright. This is gross, man. I don't want this. If I want to draw, I would play that. Oh, we're following Laute Puligievsky, 1990. Holy crap. Yeah, I was just talking about I was just talking about Plugievsky 1987 yesterday, right? This is 1990. It must have been like right before he died. Really late Plugievsky. They had a tournament for him in Argentina with Sicilian Memorial or whatever. So my Rookie 8 is a novelty. Everyone else played the robotic knight on BD7. I like to think outside the bus. D5 is really dumb. Knight C6 is interesting. That's the computer's #1 move. Funny. Knight A6, creative as well. That looks horrible. What's wrong with my Rookie 8? Oh, because you can play D5. Okay. Yeah, no, this is something to be concerned about. That could be a real problem, and that's perhaps why this is better to go here. But you can still do that. No, you lose a pawn there. Aha. Why don't you lose a pawn in my variation? D5, knight takes D5. This doesn't work at all. C takes D5, bishop takes H4. There's some kind of nasty move. This. Alright, anyway, Rookie 8, not the best novelty, but yeah, you can't play Queen C2. Yeah, you're already like... I've done this with white. I've forgotten about bishop takes F3 myself in similar positions before. Don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. But you know, objectively, H3 was a bad move. I didn't realize it was that bad. You have F4. I did see that. I was concerned about this, and then you have this. Look upon the light squares, my son. That's what Brigham Young said. Asturbate's not here. It's so weird to not have Asturbate here. So any other challenges, or are we going to pack it in? I can do some puzzles while we're waiting. Oh my god, an endgame puzzle. This is a tough puzzle because, like, my bishop can't move. So I could play H2. King takes H2, King G5, King G3. But the point is that you play King G5, right? Still, how do you win? If he takes the pawn, you take with check. If he moves the king, how do you win? So it has to be King G5. Bishop F1. And I can't take with the king. I can't take with the bishop. It's a process elimination. I have to play H2. If he takes, I play King F4, I penetrate. If he plays Bishop G2, I take on F5. Yes! God, I'm 2600, man! But I'm only good at endgame puzzles. Thanks, Rabbit 1975. It was a good year. I remember 1975. I went to the Centennial. No, that was 76. Damn. No, I don't remember 75. I remember getting goldfish for the American Centennial, 1976. One of those goldfish in a bag, but that was the following year. Nothing I can remember from 1975. Alright, nothing good anyway. We'll do one more puzzle while we're waiting. Did I have it set for endgame puzzles or something? Well, let's take a look at our candidate moves, shall we? A5, G4, H3, and D4. I mean, the pawn moves, we have 3 pawn moves, 4 pawn moves, and the king moves look kind of insignificant, if not negative. G4. The thing is, if black plays C6, I'd like to be able to push. Therefore, A5. But if you play A5, black has a lot of waiting moves. This is pretty complicated. Honestly, this is pretty complicated. We're going to have to do a lot of calculation. I mean, can black play C6? Like, say I played, let's just say I played for Zugzwang, and I played G4. He can play H6, I play H3, you know, I'm winning. Black needs another move, so I think the position is contingent on C6. Oh no, it's another call. What's up? You did with your original one, and then we reversed it. It wasn't. Yeah. But then we changed it to the reverse. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to talk to Mommy, Marcia. I'm in the middle of my stream. Alright. Huh? Okay. So, dude couldn't get his transaction. What's the deal? Alright, I'm gonna be right with us. No, I don't play Atomic. So what do you guys think? G4, H6, H3. If he plays C6, what am I gonna do? Maybe I have some A5 there. So G4, H6, H3. I put him in Zugzwang, okay? The thing is, I could also play A5, but I want to play G4 first. So G4, H6, H3, C6, and now an interesting move for white is A5. Takes, king takes. I'm afraid I could get into kind of a Zugzwang myself there. Takes, king C6. King A7, king C7, C6. No. I'm going with G4. Damn it. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Be right back, be right back, be right back. I'm sorry, I got the puzzle wrong. Be right back. I can't believe I can't do a Friday stream without getting interrupted every 5 seconds. How is this puzzle wrong? How could G4 not be the answer? G4 is such a good move. G4's got to be the best move. Oh my god. If I play A5, black has G4. You know, I didn't really consider enough as D4. But if D4 takes. I just can't see how not playing G4 can be good. Whatever. Dula Pipa. Alright. 5 plus 4. That's close. Close. Almost 5 plus 5. What's up? Osaka chess. Dueling Pipas. Pipo. Wow, 42 is tip 333. Nice. 4 of a kind snowmans. My favorite kind of snowmans. Yeah. Alright. I'm not really prepared to play G6 yet. I played this yesterday. Whatever. The Norwegian variation. Man, this guy, the other day, played the weirdest move ever here. I hate it. C3 was played against me. C3? You're going to give me a light square bishop and then weaken your white squares in the process. Such a weird move. I found like 2 instances where people played C3. Oh yeah, wait, I'll just not take your bishop while you calmly retreat it back to... I won't take your bishop while you calmly retreat it back to C2 and leave my knight on A5. Okay. So as knight takes E5, I have knight B3 and the usual suspects. So probably knight E5 is nothing. The question is, there may be a significant difference between Queen E7 and Queen G5. Queen E7. If D4, Queen E7, D4, D6, or Queen G5. Queen G5, Knight F3, Queen takes G2. Oh, fuck. Queen G5 is a terrible... I overlooked like a really important move there. He has Knight G4. This is not the problem. But I'm afraid that Knight G4 is a move. At least I should have seen that before I played this. I don't think F4 is good. F4 is not my problem. I can also take on F4. So resulting position is, well, it's at least okay for black. I'm not going to say I'm better. I don't know. But I do have very nice bishop pair here. Now F5 looks strong. I can increase the pressure on E4. And white played a little too quick. Remember, it's increment. You shouldn't play like it's 5-0. And the point of this time control is that there's a little bit of time to think, you know. That's a resourceful move. Not necessarily good, but resourceful. Very resourceful. Nah. Interesting. If I take rook e1, I can defend it though. Maybe I should eat the pawn. They're eating the pawns. Bishop takes e4, knight c3. Bishop takes e4, rook e1. Bishop takes e4, rook e1, knight f6. Knight c3, d5. Knight takes d5. It's complicated. I mean, I could also play d5 immediately. Most likely I'm going to lose this pawn back anyway. He also has knight g5. Now here I wasn't sure about this move. We may get to keep our pawn. Thankfully, like, bishop takes e1 is check. You don't have time for knight takes b5, and I think it's like you gotta sack a pawn now. You already sacked a pawn. So perhaps knight d2 was safer than knight c3, let's say. Yeah, it looks like he might yet get a pawn back out of this somehow. If he plays his chess cards right, might still be able to eke a pawn back. But I'm comfortable no matter what. Eke a pawn. Look, I like the opposite color bishops as much as the next guy. But, you know, it's not easy. You're pawn down. So now, we have to give back the material. Is castling queenside legal? Is castling kingside legal? It's legal. Legal tender. It's legal and tender. I feel like Nefedov. This isn't a rook versus knight situation. It's rook versus rook. Nefedov yesterday, rook versus knight. He like puts his rook behind the passed pawn, and the dude's blockading with a knight. That's different. The problem is, you know, the knight can hop around and whatnot. That rule doesn't really apply when you're blockading with the knight. That was funny. I mean, it's still not bad, but yeah, you're not. Not cool. Alright, now the situation has clarified. We're creating another passed pawn. My brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. Rip Bob Newhart. Still, nobody's saying White should give up the ghost here, but we should be winning. Now ultimately, we're creating another passed pawn. This is a good move, b3. I like that. Very smart. So I just start going. He likes to move fast. This pawn is pretty far advanced. Of course, I can get my rook behind that one. That's not going to work. No, it's not a problem. You listen to the stream. Everybody listens to the stream. Highly cruciferous. We played once before. Yeah, it was interesting. Highly suspicious. Yeah, I've played that. That has a name. I think it has a name. Give it a name. If it doesn't have a name, we'll give it a name. Whatever. You can play the King's Gambit with Bishop e2 as well. You can play f4, pawn takes pawn, Bishop e2. It's an interesting move to get out of book. Get out of book fast. We've followed. Thanks for the donation earlier. 333. Slightly cruciferous has followed. Oh no! Completely. Totally cruciferous. God, I need a new phone. The next. This is stupid. Hello? Yeah, of course. Which way should I play this? Where? 94. I could play knight g4. I feel like I've fallen in some sort of trap. Should I keep the pawn? Greedy. I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy person. Bro, okay. Highly gambitorous. Dude, answer. Loser just doesn't answer. What's this? Cruciferous is tricky and plays very fast. The dude is just not answering. You want to play rook b5? Not another Kramnik thing. Clock pushers? Do you know what I mean? Wood pushers? I think Kramnik should be like retired for real. They should put him in the sanitarium. I liked him better when he didn't talk, you know, and say shit all the time. Or when he was playing chess. I liked him better before he quit chess, basically. Dude, cruciferous. Where do you come up with this weird stuff? Cruciferous is a strange hombre. He's got all kinds of strange, tricky gambit ideas. Now he's after Blue Bomb. Dude, he's like the chess, you know, Elon Musk or something. He's going after the Germans now. Oh, that's ridiculous. Dude couldn't make the transaction he wanted to make. He's trying to buy a backpack in the store. Now the dude doesn't answer the phone. Sagging. Now he tried. Sagging. He tried and he like. He couldn't make the transaction. Poor guy. I see. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes c6 check. I can't be allowing that. I have to come back now. Poor dude. Alright guys, I can hang out for another half an hour or so. I've got another challenge here. Now that everybody thinks it's 5 plus 4. Guys, join our simul on Sunday. Cruciferous is like tanking. I guess I have a6, right? Rook d1, a6. Oh, it's raining. What about bishop takes a6? Actually, you need to make a move. Rook d1, a6. Bishop takes, queen g4. Now I have to defend g7. And if I play castles, you have bishop h6. Maybe I should take with the pawn on c6. You can have my a7 pawn or a6 pawn or whatever. That's probably better. It's highly cruciferous that he's thinking for so long. Exactly. Dude, what happened here? Let's try messenger. Now I can defend my pawn again? Not so easy. How do I defend my pawn? Oh, you want to be like... You want to be like, Lithuanian Grandmaster. Okay. No way. Sack your queen. Rosenthal sacked his queen. Alright guys, I'm gonna take one more quick break. Then we'll come back, play a couple more games. Be right back. Alright guys, now everything's sorted out. What happened there, Christopher? A strange opening. Alright, we got another challenge. Jiashi. Or Giashaki. Shaki. Giashaki, like the Italian word for chess. Coach Sasha. Oh no. I played Coach Sasha once, it didn't go well. Alright, we're playing classical. Strange and Venomous. The Taylor Basman Gambit. No, I like Bishop E2. That's an interesting move. It's an interesting move. You've tricked me. I'm stupid. You know that? Don't answer that. Yeah, I hate the 4 knights. Scotch 4 knights, whatever. It's really hard for either side to win in this line. But we can try... No, this is nothing. Main line. Very, very balanced, these variations. Although Bishop G5 right away, technically, that's a little sketch. I'm unconvinced. Pawn takes pawn. No. Bishop takes C3. So what's this? This is some kind of like give up a pawn to try to reach like a drawish position. I'm up a doubled C pawn. And you're threatening mate. That's nice. That's a nice. Not today. Don't like G6. You got G5. But still, okay. What do you menace? H4, H5? You're menacing me. If Bishop D3, there'll be no more pressure on my C6 pawn. Oh no, he dropped the bishop. But that was the point. That was defended all along. That was always defended. I mean, I'm up a pawn there. No. No takebacks. No takebacks. Coach Sasha 2400. No takebacks. I can resign if you want. We don't do takebacks. You play too fast. Especially for people who play too fast. Takebacks only for mouse slips. That was not a mouse slip, that was a blunder. Takebacks are not real chess. Just, you gotta learn to play and not get takebacks. Takebacks is bad for your game. No, you weren't careful. Resign and play another game. Coach Sasha 0-1. Okay. Who is Coach Sasha? We don't know. But they're good in bullet and have a high chess 960 rating. I'm just playing a lot of classical openings. You reacted pretty well. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. I do look at the games, and I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't really love the way it went down. E4, E5 Bishop e2, knight c6. I don't even like knight c6, honestly. I would prefer to play knight f6. And then what? You're going to play d4 there? I have the feeling Coach Sasha likes this. No, f4. So it's a King's Gambit-esque idea, right? The Byzantine Gambit. It's that old. Yeah, I like such things. Messing around with Bishop e2. What is that, like the Boleslavsky opening or something? No, that's different. That's like a g3 on move 3, I think. Coach Sasha. It's a good sign when they're thinking. I don't. Yeah, a4 is probably a good move for white. That's not a good sign. It means he went to the opening book and checked it out. No. People do that. He for a bullet player, he's using a lot of time here. Very strange. I call him a bullet player. I mean, he's 2400 in bullet. You know, that's decent. That'd probably be like my max bullet rating because I'm just so bad with the mouse. By the way, my mouse is working right today. What's up with that? Yesterday it was like dropping pieces like between squares. And today it's like back to normal. It's totally acting normal. I haven't made any mouse slips. I thought the mouse was dead yesterday. And we're just analyzing. Now, luckily, I thought I was going to have to use my like crappy old wireless mouse. No mouse slips. Must have popped back into place or whatever was wrong with it. It's suddenly working again. Alright. Dudes, you have time for this game, maybe one more? And then please join me for... There's nobody here. Well, I did the... Be right back. So D3 looks very solid. Well, you had to protect the pawn. What do you freaking expect? Actually, he didn't have to protect the pawn because of the threat of bishop d5. No. There it was on. Okay. But anyway, d3 is a safe move. You could also play knight c3. You could play rook e1. I guess rook e1, knight g4 can be uncomfortable. White's playing kind of conservatively here. But conservative can be dangerous. White can play quietly and still, like, yeah, see, good control of d5. If I castle now, like, bishop g5 is kind of annoying, to be honest. I think I'm supposed to play h6. Now, one question I have is, like, does this like transpose to a Vienna? Or, yeah, I mean, basically. I've seen a lot of high-level games where people with white play like this. Because it's, like, safe, basically. Knight d4. Knight d4. Bishop d4, bishop d4. Bishop d4, knight d4, pawn d4, knight e2, c5. Are we having fun yet? Donkey. My other options include bishop b6. It's a more active move. I have to say though, you know, I don't love variations where this knight trades for this knight, because oftentimes like their f pawn will become, you know, moving forward, and that's the point, you know. Pawn takes 92. I don't know about that. That doesn't look trustworthy. We have to take with the bishop. So on paper he looks okay. Knight takes 92, but c5 and my clump of pawns is kind of advancing. I mean, I have levers with c5, c4. I don't have any bad pieces. I mean, not that he does either. But basically the thing is the pawn structure. It's like these three against these four. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those four against those three. So it's a matter of, yeah, now he played this. This move is sensible. Okay. Now do I trade or not? I don't have any reason I have to trade. If I do trade, I mean, his capture with the bishop would leave his bishop very dead. He probably has to take with the bishop, but his bishop's quite strong. Then I have to like trade that off. So this is an interesting position. This is your brain on drugs. So is white like a tiny bit better here? Really? Maybe. What if I played more combatively, like knight d7, and then we're asking for trouble? Knight d7, rook a7. Bishop e6, knight f6, queen f6. But he has an advantage? Or not? Which way do you take? Why did I do that? I wanted to take with the pawn. Alright, it's fine. Both captures are fine. Initially, I didn't want to... Wow, that's kind of a weird move. Queen a1. Avoiding Russian sanctions. Seriously. I honestly have no idea, like, if I'm worse, better, equal. took that. And what is this? Good thing I was practicing those easy tactics yesterday. I'm like sharp with the 1 and 2 movers and like back ranks. Very dangerous with 1 and 2 move tactics. He did that. That's like getting mated. Dude, that's like self-mate. Oh no. Are you serious? He has a defense? No. This is too strong. I probably have better, no? No forced mate. Takes, king takes, check. Check, check. I don't know. I don't trust it. This is too good. This is winning. That's a lot of bling. I think keeping the back rank mate is a really good feature, not a bug. Right. Thank you for following. Now he does threaten doubling on the 7th type stuff, so we want to be careful. Rook G1. Rook G1. Rook G8. You can take the pawn now. That's fine. I got what I need. This is a stupid move. Maybe. I should still be winning, but I'm making it difficult for myself. He's pretty hardcore. Alright. Bro, seriously? In an increment game? You're gonna play this out? That's painful. That is painful, dude. Your king has plenty of squares. Look at that. You're not resigning here? Why? You're not a real coach. You're a fake coach. You had a promising potential attacking position before? I wouldn't agree, technically. But I don't mind the rematch. if I have time. Lumophone, no. Rated, no. Hiki PT. Okay. This is my last game. I gotta go. I will rematch you later. But actually, your line is probably a draw, you know. That's a very, very typical opening, you know. I don't know about that pawn sacrifice you played. It's probably good enough for a draw. I think in reality, you know, you think you're attacking, but there's not much there. You know, it's you're down a pawn, but it should be a draw. I see what you're saying, like your queen and stuff is active, but there's just not enough pieces on the board. That's the problem with the 4-knight Scotch. It leads to a lot of simplification. I actually would prefer not to play that variation, and I wasn't thinking when I went into it. Oh shit, my knight's on c6. Hiki Pizzi. I wanted to play some lines with my knight not on c6. This is a very boring move. Unfortunately, knight d4. Leading to a safe structure. I was hoping for pawn takes, which I know better. I should know better by now. You know, but honestly, Gia, you are supposed to trade pawns on d5 first in that variation. What you did is technically incorrect, but it's probably still okay. But again, I really have to be careful not to allow that. It's too easy for white to play, I think. I have this. White's in trouble. Bishop d4, e5, h3, pawn takes d4, h takes g4, pawn takes c3, pawn takes c3. Oof, he's on a pawn there. No, he's not. It's 5 pawns each. I don't know what else to recommend, or else he just lets me take his bishop. He can let me take his bishop on e3. If you're playing Magnus Carlsen or a computer, you're like lost after that. But against me, you probably, you know, have good chances to draw. .5-0. Bartering. We'll see. I should go soon. But I don't know. It depends. If this is over fast, maybe. We got hate mail. Mr. Coffee, thank you for the hate mail. Astrobate missed the stream. He's not used to the morning streams anymore. Yeah, this is what I expected. Okay. Now what are you going to do? h3. You could play bishop e2. No, that's bad. You have to play h3 or f3. Probably h3. This is going to be a problem. Now g2 is a problem. He does have rook e1 check, but I'm not real worried about it. But maybe he should play it. King d8. Okay, bishop g2. My bishop can get trapped. Check. King d8. f3. Then I have h5. Oof. Bishop f5, g6. That's a lot of pawns. His only real try, I mean, I would think would be to trap my bishop on g2, but then f3, h5. Rook g1. No, f3, h5, bishop f5. And then g6. Bishop f5, g6. Rook g1. Are you listening to me? He's listening to all my comments. Oh no. I'm not going to tell you the next move. No takebacks. Oh, this move I didn't see. But the important thing is that my bishop can get out. So I'm skeptical of that. I might as well play rook b8. If rook b1, king c7. My bishop's getting out. White is lost. It's a beautiful structure you have there. It looks like Battlestar Galactica. Uh-oh. Now that's not nice. Attacking the base of my pawn chain. Oof, that's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Now I like my pawns. We're just hoping the rook can get out. If I have 4 minutes left when this game finishes, we can play a 4-0. I don't normally do 4-0. And I don't like beggars. But it's cool. I figure you got a short game there with the take back. It's alright. That's a nasty move. Rook e4. Oof. Woof. Woof. My bishop's still not trapped. And my bishop's still not trapped. Means I can develop it. Maybe not the safest square. But I figured, probably wrongly, that I can put my king on d6. It's like suicidal. I'll have to play b6. That's cool. I have b6. Extremely awkward move. And now if knight b3 or knight e4, I have chomp, 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 chomp. I chomp that with check and then take on e4. So white is lost. Also I have rook d8, you know, which isn't bad either. But okay, whatever. This is much simpler. We're up many pawns. Many moons. 2 pawns is enough. But still, you did alright under the circumstances. The pawn collector cometh. The old or new Battlestar Galactica series. So, I just saw an article yesterday about. Well, obviously I'm old, so I watched the original when I was a little kid. But there was an article on my phone yesterday. I get a lot of these like TV show sort of news articles, and they were talking about like how everybody hated the idea of a Battlestar Galactica reboot when it first came out. But then it was like a huge kind of cult success, and I remember that. It was like 2013. I actually watched that a bunch of. I don't think I watched all of the seasons, but it wasn't bad, you know, for like a reboot. Yeah, I mean the original series of Battlestar Galactica was like it was like the middle of my TV watching childhood. It was up there with Star Wars and around the same time. This guy is not resigning. He's also defending pretty well, which is pissing me off. Stop defending so well. Well, he's taking away all of my remaining time. I let him set up this blockade here. It shouldn't be enough though. Oh no. Okay, King E5. King E5 doesn't really work. King E6. Blockade master. He's the blockade master. He's doing it. I have bishop E3 now. And we just go. There goes your blockade. Rip blockade. The dam has broken. And he's still Mr. Defendo. You're putting up maximum resistance. I don't think this is disrespectful. He's got legitimate chances. The other game where Coach Sasha wouldn't resign was disrespectful. That's really bad. This is not so simple. Easy for me with ops-colored bishops. He's extremely annoying. Now he's really got legitimate... It looks like he has legitimate drawing chances here. Holy shit. I've got to be very careful. I could even get mated. It looks like I might get mated. What? This is close. Damn, dude. I think I'm actually messing this up. Disrespectful, no. Disrespectful to keep begging for games. This is pretty complicated. Maybe King D6? It's counterintuitive. And probably bad. Oh my god. I think I messed this up. If I didn't mess this up, I'm freaking close. Wow. I came about as close as you can to totally screwing this up without it being 100% screwed. Wow. He almost has a draw. What's surprising is how well he defended for someone who, like, played horribly before. You know what I mean? How did he play so well? After the initial disaster, he came back like a genius. Anyway, I've had enough. I mean, I'm done. Dude, you offer takebacks. Are you serious? The game was not over. I almost got mated. I almost completely screwed this position up. Believe me, I don't like it when people play on forever in hopeless positions, but it hadn't quite reached that point yet. Here. Opposite color bishops are a specific type of position where, you know, you can be down several pawns and still win the game. Now we're getting there. He's got another trick. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm winning. What do you guys think? That was a nice last trick though he had there. Now he should resign. Now it's time to resign. Now it's disrespect, not resigning. This is definitely a resign. 0 chance of stalemate, and you're just like dragging the game out. Sorry, I'll play you guys later. It's gotten too late. Alright. You gonna like lose on time? Really? Well, you must know this guy. Okay, now you're signed. I gotta go, guys. I'll see you later. Sorry for the long stream and making you wait, but I gotta go. Later, guys.